the best Middle Eastern perfumes. And not only, I have two, I think, two non-Middle Eastern, but very affordable in this list that I discovered in 2024. This looks like a dead animal. It's not, I promise. And I'm going to begin with this obsession, because when I say obsession, I actually mean obsession. Ever since I got it, I smelled it and I was like, wait a second. Wait a damn second. This is, they say, dupes, this is similar to, you will get 75%, 86%, 78.7. No. So, because my memory was fresh. This fragrance got to me, let's say, less than a month before this got to me. Not correlated in any way. I got this in PR. This was on my wish list for long. I don't even know. More than a year. Anyway, I got this. I was happy. I was wearing it a lot. Then I got this. This is from Cadlage, by the way. I got this. I sprayed it. I didn't know what this fragrance was about. I sprayed it. I'm like, I bring this. I spray both. You know, comparison. Because I thought, am I crazy? Am I losing my mind here? No difference. I'm not saying if you buy this bottle, you will get the same experience as me. Can I guarantee that? I cannot. I cannot, because I don't control the way they produce this. Like, I don't know, maybe the next batch is shit. I don't think so, but I'm just saying, right? This is already a little bit older. This is like macerated, you name it. Not too old, because I had it for what, like a few months. Oh, okay. Still better than, of course, like immediately after it's made. But I'm telling you right now, no, for real, I'm telling you, this is like a $250 fragrance. I mean, it was on my wish list, like I said, but I didn't buy it because I was like, okay, I mean, it's good. I love it, but it's expensive. This was one of the best discoveries of this year. By mistake. They sent me a bunch of fragrances. Not everything was, oh my God. Not everything was impressive. Not everything was to my liking. This though. And one more thing I have to add. These fragrances, both of them, they're not save blind buys. I don't think they are very lovable, as in like everyone will like this type of smell. I don't think so. This is a non-sweet vanilla with coconut and some sort of like saltiness in it. It's a little bit weird. I love it. It's addictive. And people love it. I mean, those who love it, love it. Those who hate it, hate it. It creates strong emotions in people. Both of them, because obviously they are one and the same. So yes, I'll put the link in the description for where to find this. I'll link it here on YouTube as well, if I can find it in the list of products. I just realized I didn't tell you the name. So this is Fursan, but be careful. If you just type Fursan, you can find two more fragrances from LATTAFA. This is not LATTAFA, this is Cadlage. Different brand, okay? Still Middle Eastern, but different. So those, I have them there. They're there. The Fursan, the white and the black. Different fragrances, okay? So be careful when you buy it. If you find it, let's say, on Amazon or whatever, if it has another type of packaging, it's just not the same fragrance. I have more fragrances from this brand, from Cadlage, but let's change it up a little bit before I go to those, because this next one was love at first sniff, and I am positive this is easier to love. So in terms of lovability, in terms of how mass appealing it is, okay, I would say that these two, well, I'm showing this one because, of course, I mean, it's inspired by it as far as I can tell. I mean, I'm assuming it wasn't just a coincidence. This is more of a, it smells very niche, first of all. And niche doesn't mean everyone will love it. I mean, it comes with the territory, right? But this is very, very mass appealing. Of course, that comes with risks. People saying, oh, I've smelled this before. This is too sweet. This is too this. This is too that. Maybe. But compared to the OG, this is less sweet. So if you hated the sweetness about that one and you want something a little bit less sweet, this is still sweet, you can go for this one. This is darker. This is the naughtier, the evil sister. No, it's not evil, but it's like the darker, more mysterious, more grown up nighttime versus daytime sister of Teriaq. So if Teriaq was too bubbly for you, was too sweet, too pretty, you know, too girly, pick this one. Performance through the roof. And there is a plum note in here, which, I mean, I love plum. If you don't like plum, then maybe it's not for you, although there's not just plum in here, of course, but plum is pretty prominent. And this is spicy, and it smells like winter and fall. It smells very inviting. It's warm. Now I have to say that I like this Teriaq Intense more than Teriaq. I got so many questions and so many requests to talk about Eclaire, because apparently everyone wants to buy it. It's out of stock in a lot of places. I don't know about here in the US. I didn't check before making this video. It might be out of stock, or maybe it's just a problem in Europe. Finally, we have a good due for Bianco Latte, but maybe I didn't speak about it enough. We already had one. Are these two exactly the same? No, there are slight differences. This one, which was made by Paul Reacts, he is a TikToker, he's on Instagram as well. I'm not sure if he is on YouTube, actually. I never really checked. This is from Oud Tonka. I don't know if you're familiar with this brand. I think it's only in the US, unfortunately, as far as I know. And it's called That Girl. Again, very similar to Bianco Latte. Identical? No. It has a twist that takes it a little bit in a different direction, but like close enough that we can call both of these dupes, let's say. Inspired. Same style, same genre, same family. So if you love this fragrance, and I know you do, I do too, I feel you, I get it, and you want something 3 times cheaper, good performance, pick any of these two. I'm going to try to link them both below. I hope I can still find these two in stock somewhere. I mean, they even have similar colors, right? That Girl, viral vanilla, says on it. I mean, that was a good prediction, right? Because it did go viral. And I think it went out of stock already a few times. And this is Eclaire. It's from LATTAFA. I'm going to put at least 2 links, again, if I can find it below, where you can go and check it. Again, for the US, I'm sorry. I'm still looking, like, if there's someone watching this video and you have a website in Europe and you sell Middle Eastern, niche, designer, you name it, perfumes, and you want to reach out to me, please do. I would love to collab. And since I mentioned LATTAFA already, I have to put this in this video. I don't know if you managed to try it so far. It's still sort of new. This is Khamrah Qahwa. I think I'm close-ish. I'm trying, okay? This is the Khamrah that we all know and we love. Most of us, me included, with a drop of coffee. Unfortunately, that coffee doesn't stay on your skin forever. It doesn't. I mean, in a while, it sort of just almost disappears. But it gives this one a certain darkness. It makes it slightly more masculine. And I know a lot of people were like, I mean, the Khamrah, the original, is a little bit too syrupy, is a little bit too sweet, it's too fruity, it's not masculine enough. I mean, I think it's a unisex, of course, and I think it smells great on a guy. And seriously, guys, women love sweet perfumes on men. They do. They really do. I mean, don't try to always smell like aftershave, because I don't think that's a winner. So if you're a guy and you're thinking, which one should I choose? Should it be the coffee one or the OG? I would say go for the coffee one. Another masculine recommendation, definitely more masculine than the coffee Khamrah, is Elixir from Matralia. Very affordable. I think even more affordable than this if we are to compare them. And this is similar to, and again, similar, not identical, similar to JPG Ultramal Elixir, the shiny golden bottle. I would say that this one is slightly deeper and a little bit woodier, but quite similar. I would say if you smell them on someone, I don't think you would know the difference between this one and that one. I was surprised by this fragrance. I got it from the brand. They sent me a bunch of stuff out of everything. They sent me, I think, 12 fragrances or something, or even more. This was great. This was amazing. And I wore it. I got compliments for it, because I feel like it matches this type of weather now. We have sort of a fall now. It rains a lot and so on. But this opens with that yummy orange, and that it becomes aromatic and woody and slightly sweet. It's such an inviting fragrance. I don't know where I put my guidance. I'm not going to try to find it now, but I got a dupe for the guidance, the OG. And this, again, I don't think it's 100%. I don't think it's 100%, okay? There are differences. In the air, when someone smells you, this will seem identical. There are differences. I tested them side by side. There are differences. But this is also strong. I wouldn't say it's as strong as guidance. I would say slightly less strong. You don't even need a strongest guidance. I mean, that is a beast, and not a lot of people can put up with it. Like, for a lot of people, I think it's overwhelming to wear that fragrance. I'm just saying. I've heard this from people saying, like, I cannot. I put one spray and it's already too much. Okay. I think it's an exaggeration. Yeah, I think it's an exaggeration. But this is just my point of view. This is Musk Pur Amber. I spoke about it before. It doesn't smell cheap. I didn't even, as you can see, this is a new bottle because I got to wear it and test it. When I was in Dubai, I had a bottle there that I had to leave there. I mean, I gave it back. And this was the new bottle that I got from them. So honestly, I didn't get to wear it. Ever since I got home, I only did the comparison side by side because I was curious to know exactly the differences and how different it is, and if it deserves the dupe name, because sometimes they're just sort of inspired, sort of in the same style, but not really dupe. I couldn't decide for just one Swiss fragrance, so I added two because they're both great. First of all, Oud Tonka. This is, I don't think it deserves the name Oud and Tonka because mostly this is almond. Not wood, not tonka. Almond and some tonka. If you love almond, look into this one. Crazy strong, okay? And look at this bottle. I mean, both of them. They're so pretty. And Vanilla Toffee. Now, Vanilla Toffee is different than any other gourmand you've smelled. I don't think this is similar to anything I know. It smells like butter. It smells like burnt caramel. There is a certain nuttiness in here. It smells like something you sort of forgot in the oven. You were baking and you sort of forgot it a little bit in there because it's a little bit burnt. It's so strong. It's in your face. It's different. You either love it, you think it's amazing, you think it's wow, oh my god, this is like the holy grail, or you don't like it. It kind of goes that way. With this one, I feel like it's easier. If you know you love almond, it's kind of like, oh yeah, you're gonna like this one. With this, this is a little bit trickier. I think this is my favorite LATTAFA, and I recently found out that it's pronounced Sehr instead of Sehr, like I was saying. This, I always said, like ever since I got it, I said, this smells like a niche fragrance. This cap is crazy. I traveled with it. I left the cap at home because the cap is literally 1 kilogram. It's like 2 pounds. But you cannot tell, but like this you can tell. This is a big dent, okay? I have a lot of fragrances. Keep that in mind. But I wore this on a few occasions. I layered it as well. I literally don't remember any notes right now. I'm thinking. The notes, I know there is vanilla. I know there is some, this fragrance is woody, it's spicy. But do I know the actual notes? I don't know the actual notes. There is a slight similarity to Teriaq, but it's less sweet. Like the sweetness is toned down and the woodiness is amped. And out of everything from LATTAFA in this video, this is the most unisex. The next fragrance is not Middle Eastern, but it's very, very affordable. And I bought this myself. This is a fragrance created by a content creator from TikTok. Her name is Jade. And this is called Peche Delicieuse. So it means delicious peach. And it smells like the most delicious peach tea you ever had. And the last fragrance in today's video is from Orientica. It's called Old Fashioned. At first I thought it's gonna be a dupe for a new fragrance that has the same name, but it's not. It's actually very, very similar, on point. Great if you want a replacement for Angel's Share. And I know there are a bunch out there, but this is one of the good ones. I have more good ones that I discovered last year and the year before, maybe, but mostly last year. But this is a more recent one. Now, if you find it for a good price, and if you can get this, I think this is great. Longevity is good, performance is good, and the smell is really, really close. This was my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I gave you some new ideas about what to buy if you want to save money but still smell amazing. Please put in the comments your best discovery when it comes to affordable fragrances of 2024, because I want to be inspired and spend some more money. Happy holidays and see you next time. Bye!